Hamas, or the Islamic Resistance Movement, is a Palestinian political and militant organization operating primarily in the Palestinian territories, particularly in the Gaza Strip and the West Bank. Hamas was officially founded in 1987 during the First Intifada, an uprising against Israeli occupation, with the aim of liberating Palestine and establishing an Islamic state in the region. This essay explores the ideology, history, and impact of Hamas on the Palestinian-Israeli conflict and the broader Middle East. Hamas's ideology is deeply rooted in Islamic fundamentalism, with its charter emphasizing the importance of Islam as a comprehensive way of life. The organization seeks to implement Sharia law and sees armed struggle as a means to achieve its goals. Its anti-Israel stance is central to its ideology, viewing Israel as an occupying force on Palestinian land and rejecting any recognition of the state. This ideological foundation is further fueled by social, political, and economic grievances experienced by the Palestinian people. The history of Hamas dates back to the late 1980s, when it emerged as an offshoot of the Muslim Brotherhood. It gained popularity by providing social services and gaining support through mosques, schools, and hospitals, addressing the needs of impoverished Palestinians who were disillusioned with the Palestinian Liberation Organization PLO and its perceived failures. Over time, Hamas evolved into a significant political and military force, winning the Palestinian legislative elections in 2006 and subsequently governing the Gaza Strip. The rise of Hamas to power led to a tumultuous relationship with Israel and other international actors. Its military wing, the Izz ad-Din al-Qassam Brigades, has engaged in numerous conflicts with Israel, launching rockets and engaging in armed confrontations. This has led to civilian casualties and widespread destruction in the region, perpetuating a cycle of violence and retaliations. Hamas's impact on the Palestinian-Israeli conflict is multifaceted. On the one hand, it is seen by its supporters as a legitimate resistance movement fighting against Israeli occupation and advocating for Palestinian rights and self-determination. Its emphasis on armed struggle appeals to segments of the Palestinian population who feel frustrated with the lack of progress in the peace process and the ongoing occupation. On the other hand, Hamas's military activities and refusal to recognize Israel's right to exist have been significant obstacles to peace negotiations. Its charter's rejection of a two-state solution, refusal to disarm, and insistence on implementing Islamic law complicate efforts for a negotiated settlement to the conflict. The international community, particularly Israel and Western countries, label Hamas as a terrorist organization due to its use of violence and attacks targeting civilians. In conclusion, Hamas represents a complex and influential actor in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Its ideology, history, and impact underscore the intricate dynamics shaping the conflict and its potential resolution. Achieving peace in the region requires addressing the legitimate grievances of the Palestinian people, while finding a way to engage with different factions, including Hamas, to foster dialogue and work towards a peaceful coexistence and a lasting solution to this enduring conflict.